to This Is the Day.
Right on.
Right on.
Welcome. True story. Right before the song ended, my knee locked up and I straightened it, and it was so painful. Like
Audible yell.
I screamed.
Bo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I
I
screamed.
was a bit concerned.
And I'm a little nervous that I may never walk again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out in about 30 minutes.
We're gonna wait it out.
We're gonna
see what happens. And if I say anything that makes you go, hey, just know it was the pain talking.
Yep. Can't be held responsible for anything for the rest of forever.
That's how pain works, right?
That's exactly how pain works. If only I knew that.
Right on. Yeah. Well, welcome to This Is the Day. I'm Bo Chansey.
I'm Ariana Earnshaw.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And we are thrilled and excited to get to spend a little time with you today.
Absolutely.
Speaking of being thrilled and excited, we got some really cool news to share with you guys. We got to see this earlier this week. On Monday, there was a baptism at MCC, and we have a picture of it. This is Sarah getting baptized. And it was so cool to get to see that and celebrate that with Sarah and our campus pastor, Jay Rose. They're baptizing her. And Sarah, we just want to celebrate along with you and encourage you. And thanks for letting us share that. Love you, Sarah.
It's so awesome.
Right on. And just as a reminder for everyone, I know it's weird times and everything's different, but it's always a great time to take your next step of faith.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like. And so if it is baptism, you know, we are here. This is the day in MCC. We'd love to help you take your next step of faith. And if it's baptism, we can arrange that. If it's something else, we'd love to walk with you on that journey.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, and if we don't take steps of faith, we stagnate. And then we sit around and go, well, what's happening? What am I missing? And and what we're really missing is walking with Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Don't want to miss out on that.
Absolutely not. You know, in our message series, Armor Up, where we're putting on the armor of God every day, you know, we are putting on, having our feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. And those steps of faith become, I think, so much more important when we understand that when we are armored up in God, in the armor that he's given us, that we are actually taking steps of faith to bring the gospel of peace wherever we go.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on, right on. Yeah. All right, you ready for this? Because it's Friday.
Woo!
And on Friday, we do things a little bit differently. And so instead of a verse of the day, we get a proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day. I don't know what that was, but
It was beautiful, whatever it was.
it's special.
It really spoke to me.
It was something. All right.
Definitely.
Now I do have something I know is going to speak to you.
Okay,
Proverbs 5:21.
let's do it.
You ready for this? It says, for your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths. I'll read it again. For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths. All right, Ariana, what jumps out at you there?
I love that reminder, and I love to think of it in a way, because that can sound really scary. That can sound really scary, but it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? To have the Lord watching over all your paths and keeping his eye on you as his child should be a really exciting thing, and I think that's something to think about. Is it an exciting thing? Is it a thing that you look forward to and you are very thankful for, or is it a scary thing? And if it's a scary thing, maybe digging into why. Yeah.
Amen.
That's just it.
Yeah, I wrote down the words God is watching. God is watching, because historically, I think for us, in and around, you know, church circles and things like that, or kind of a religious mindset would be like if somebody is, you know, doing something inappropriate or wrong, you know, there might be that one of these, God's watching.
Yeah.
Remember, God's watching. I don't know why it's that voice, but that is definitely how I hear it in my head. God's watching.
Doesn't matter who's saying it, how they're saying it. That's how you're hearing it.
God's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that. like he's gonna get you. You know, he's gonna,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like he's out to catch you up. Like, ooh.
Yeah. He's
You made a mistake.
setting a trap.
What?
Look at you loser. I'm gonna rain down a lightning bolt on you. Come on. Maybe come down there.
No, but it's true. That is often.
That's watching.
Yeah, it's like,
What if you saw somebody do something really cool,
Yeah.
like really awesome, and you went over there and you're like, hey, God's watching.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't happen very often.
I think that should become the new norm.
It should.
And maybe it will, and maybe it already kind of is. Like maybe that narrative in New England is being transformed. I'm a believer that this can happen. To where, like even as I say those words, hopefully there's some people who are part of the This Is the Day fam who are just like, I don't know, I've never had anybody say, say something mean like that, or they wouldn't have even processed it that way. They would have heard it like, how cool, God's watching. Like he's watching over me and he's looking out for me and he's watching me, take steps of faith and being obedient to him, and he's celebrating that along the way, and it brings him pleasure. Yeah. Like God's watching. Yeah. Like that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
That'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I told like my story at being at the DMV, and just from the time the door opened and the person who was doing that job and being the welcome and the first contact, she was just doing such an incredible job of being hospitable and welcoming and patient and gentle, and she had joy and it was like peace in the midst of what traditionally might have been a very chaotic kind of thing. I mean, really all this fruit and evidence of like the Holy Spirit. And, I was noting to the person that was helping Ace and I when we were dealing with getting his license, I was like, she's doing such a great job over there. And I was like, well, why am I telling? I mean, not that it was wrong for me to say something to her, but I'm like, I go, hold on. And I went over, she was free. And I shared that with her. I was like, hey, I just want you to know, I'm amazed you're doing such an incredible job. I didn't say God is watching or something like that. Yeah. But I was like, if you see something, there's a whole lot of, you see something bad, say something, which is fine. I'm not saying that we shouldn't, but if you see something good,
say something.
You should say something. That's kind of fun, because then like 10 days later, I had to go into the DMV to get my license renewed. And I was greeted by somebody else, and we were doing all that. But then the person I had encouraged or shared that with that day comes up and goes, you were here last week. And I go, I was. And she goes, how come you're back? I'm like, I couldn't get enough of it.
I love the DMV.
It was so amazing. I wanted to come back and see if it was real. But,
thought I might have been dreaming.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
God is watching. So I think it'd be fun. Like anytime we see somebody, doing something, being kind or generous, hey, God's watching. Good job.
It's so encouraging. And encouragement is so important to receive and also to give.
I agree.
Yeah.
I had a friend who, because sometimes we're also careful with the stories we tell, because we don't want to, like brag or, hey, look at me, I did something good or whatever. But he had a generosity story, and I ended up using it in a message at MCC. I know exactly. Yeah, and then also I traveled with it and shared it in some other places around the country. I always verified with him first that it'd be okay. But it was a story about him and his daughter at Walmart and meeting a lady who just had a sign that was like, need help. And he's like, what do you need? She didn't even, because a lot of people we don't know what we need. We just know we need help. Yeah. But basically the way the story, he and his daughter took her and her daughter shopping at Walmart, and they just filled up several basketfuls of stuff. And, just, you need it, we're getting it. You need it, we're getting it. And one of the neatest parts about that story, which I was never quite sure how to tell it, but I thought it was really important to it, was as they were leaving, this woman came up to my friend and just whispered, I know what you're doing. And to me, that's kind of like, so she saw that and saw, I know what you're doing. And it was very much like God is watching. It was almost like God was just like, I got you. I know what you're doing, and this is right, and this is good. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. There's a proverb of the day. Yeah. Love that. All right. We also have our calendar page.
All right.
Say calendar.
Calendar? What?
I wish I could say it that way.
Calendar?
Yeah.
Calendar. Yeah, that's how I say it.
No, it's right.
Calendar.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Calendar.
Calendar.
It's happened on This Is the Day. I'm sure I used to say it the right way, but no,
Calendar.
it's a calendar page.
Because okay, yeah.
I don't know why.
Over
I'm not
time,
saying I'm proud of it.
you
It's
adapt.
Just, yeah, it's become the calendar.
The calendar.
The calendar
Was
page.
it calendar turned into the corner calendar.
Oh, you and Johanna. Okay.
Corner calendar.
Trying to name things. All right, it's the calendar page. Today's a fun fact.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Okay, let's do it. I hope it's fun.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
That's a fun fact. Okay, we're gonna read it in that voice because it's a fun fact. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. Poker fiends have a slightly better chance of laying down a straight flush. Try 72,192 to 1. Out of the 7,462 distinct 5-card poker hands, you have a 42% chance of getting a single pair, though. Fun fact! Was that fun?
Sure.
I mean, it's a fact. I thought I would try to make it more fun. I'm not sure that it worked.
More fun.
Well, it's a fact. I just didn't see how fun the fact was. So I thought I'd up the fun factor.
The fun factor. The fun factor. The fun. I do have to ruin it. Yeah.
No, you did exactly what I thought you would with that.
Because fun fact turns into fun factor, because that's.
I had to up the fun factor.
Right, because, yeah, okay. Just for anyone at home that's playing along.
Well, that's fine. I mean, This Is the Day has often been referred to as the fun factory.
Mm-hmm. Because that's another pun.
We're manufacturing fun at the fun factory. No.
We're just really
Yes.
cranking out the fun.
That's right.
Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. Fun-ish.
Fun-ish?
Fun-ish.
Yeah.
I had a fun-ish time.
I'm gonna hop on my John Deere tractor. Nope. Too far.
Nope. A little bit of a stretch.
Plow a field. Fun fact. Fun fact.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So we have that calendar, right?
There is, yes.
Is there another calendar?
There is. Good transition.
There's another calendar?
I heard a snort, though. I heard it.
A snort?
You did. You
From
snorted.
me?
Yeah, on the last fun fact.
Fun fact,
I heard it, yep. And then you transitioned right out of it I wouldn't acknowledge
I didn't want you to
that
know.
you live in Snortsville.
I do. I
How
started.
old were you? Go ahead. What?
What? I started snorting when I laughed when I turned 20. Like immediately. I never used to snort when I laughed, and then I turned 20, and now I do it all the time. Anyways, that was just a quick thing.
Out.
Just throwing
Fun
that
fact, that doesn't happen to anybody.
Fun fact, that's only me.
Fun fact, that's a rare occurrence.
Yeah, well, have you met me?
I think it'd just be fun if all day long, everything we said, fun fact.
Fun fact, every single thing was a fun fact.
Hey, fun fact, I'm hungry.
Oh, gosh. I challenge you to do that today.
Fun fact, I'm about to jump on the Zoom call.
It makes it feel fun.
It does,
Let's go. Fun fact. I don't want to be on the Zoom call.
Well, that goes without being said. Okay, but yes, we do have another calendar, and that calendar gives us a national day to celebrate. And today, National Weather Person's Day.
National Weather, okay.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
We have a special guest today for this very, very special day. And so I now introduce to you Matthew Mcconaug-hair doing the weather.
All right. Listen, it's a real treat, Ariana, to be here on This Is the Day. Hey, fun fact, Matthew Mcconaug-hair loves talking about the weather because the weather in this hair is always a balmy 82 degrees with the sun shining and the birds chirping. Listen, it doesn't matter if you're up in Caribou, Maine, or all the way over here in Alpena, whatever that is. The weather's the same with Matthew Mcconaug-hair.
The weather's always the same.
The weather's the same.
No matter where you are.
No matter where you are.
That checks out.
That does.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
fun fact.
Okay.
I got a tiger on my back.
That is a fun fact.
You want to hear it roar?
I don't, but I think you're gonna.
Roar.
Wow. Anything else that you'd like to add for the weather to celebrate?
Yeah, enjoy. That's it.
Wow. Was that a treat or what? For me, it was something. So thank you, Matthew Mcconaug-hair, for that. I hope to see you back at some time, maybe. Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you're back. Did you catch any of that?
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Hey. Did you see him?
What?
Matthew Mcconaug-hair? You see him?
Who's that?
Oh, he just came and did the weather.
The weather guy?
Yeah, the weather guy.
Oh, man. I was hoping to meet him. Yeah.
Maybe next time. Maybe he's like around somewhere.
Maybe.
Maybe. He has a cool tiger on his back.
Really?
Yeah, it went rawr.
I always wanted a tiger on my back. I just don't feel like I could pull it off.
I know, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. He's pulling it off though.
Like what kind? Like a stitched, embroidered?
yeah,
What do you got?
and it's got like gems.
Well, like a blingy tiger?
It's like blingy. And get this. He let me hear it roar, and it goes like this. Rawr.
Whoa.
I was like,
Wow.
wow,
Okay.
that's something.
Yeah.
It was something. He had some fun facts.
They do
I think
that.
he watches the show.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's a big fan.
Most weather people are.
Yeah, they like our show a lot for some reason that we don't know.
Isn't it weird? Weather people? Weather people.
Isn't it weird, weather people?
You ever thought about
Period.
Some people are just really into the weather. Uh-huh. And I
The
think
weather people.
the older you get, the more of a weather person you become.
Okay. I have yet to experience being really into the
Just
weather.
check this out. You will, I know, I wouldn't think you would. I mean, you just learned how to snort. I mean,
Just recently.
just recently
It's a new
entered
thing.
into like snortdom.
Yeah.
Just wait till you become a weather person.
Oh, I don't. Okay. What year about is that of
I
life?
don't know, but I found it happen. I mean, it used to be like, yeah, okay, it's winter, it's going to be cold. It
Right.
snow's coming. All right, I need to be aware of that. You know,
Right.
whatever. But yeah, now, man, it's in the repertoire. I check the old weather app every day.
Multiple times a day?
Sometimes, which makes no sense.
That
it didn't
makes
change.
no sense.
Yeah, okay, true. I have looked at it 3 times already today. Why?
Today?
Yes,
I,
why?
a week ago, heard it was gonna snow earlier this week,
Yeah.
and then I just let it happen. I was just like, oh yeah, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, and then I just was like, okay, just prepare for that ish, and then like maybe once did I look at the time.
All of a sudden you get really interested in it. Like, I wonder what the temperature is right now. Why?
Like when you're inside,
Yeah.
you just want to know what the temperature
What's
is
the
outside.
temperature right now?
Do you need to know the exact number, or could you walk outside?
No, I don't need to. No, I need to know the number.
You need the number.
Yeah, I don't want to,
Okay.
like actually feel it. I just want to know the number. And then like, you get really into like, how much precipitation did you have?
You're looking at the percentages at the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, well, no, like.
When's sunset?
You know you've really become a weather person when you have a rain gauge at your house.
Oh, what?
It's just a little thing that collects the rainwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I know what you're
parents.
talking
Yeah, yeah. Well, we checked. The weather. The weatherman said that it was 1/8 of an inch, but we got 1/4 at our house.
But we trust us. We're measuring.
I think. I mean, the older I get, the more I'm like, okay.
I just open the door and see the snow, and I just stick my leg in it, and I'm like, yeah, that's about knee height. And then I just go back inside.
So
and
3
I'm
inches. That wasn't very nice. I made a short joke.
Oh, you did?
It's not that you're short.
It is that I'm
It's
short.
you're tiny.
It's true. I like to say I'm 5'2", but
Why would you say that?
well, because that's taller than I
I
actually am.
know. It's okay.
So yeah. But I'm done growing.
I'm fully grown.
I am fully grown. It's not fair. I don't mind, actually. I have no quarrel with my height. I don't care at all.
No, not
at all.
No.
But it is odd because now that I'm done growing and I consider myself, get ready for it, an adult. Don't know when that happened. Anyways, other adults are significantly taller than me all the time. And so I'm like, is this it? am I just really gonna be this height as a like even an older adult? Like I'm still just gonna be this small?
You're gonna shrink.
How? How could that possibly? How could I shrink any more than I'm already shrunk?
They start to like condense. So what happens is you'll get more interested in the weather.
No.
And you'll get shorter.
No. How's the weather down there? I don't know. I can't.
All right.
Oh boy.
Weather person's day.
Weather person's day. It was great. Sorry you missed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Next time.
All right. If you're a weather person, this day's for you.
Yeah.
All right. We're excited about Rooted. Excited about Rooted?
I'm very excited about Rooted.
And a few spots left. You can sign up for Rooted on manchesterchristian.com/rooted. Rooted is a 10-week discipleship journey that will give you tools for a lifetime of following Jesus. So if you're thinking about next steps, Rooted may be yours. We strongly encourage, Ariana, I've done it, you've done it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it,
I'm
right?
doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
This round.
You're in this round.
I'm in this round.
No.
Yeah, I'm very
You have
excited.
signed up.
I'm signed up.
You were registered.
Indeed.
All right. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't encourage you to do something that we're not done or willing to do. So
Yeah.
I really believe in it, and it'll be an incredible experience.
I'm super stoked.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, let's do a little Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
It's Friday. Today could be the day we get those Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
Could be.
Could be the day. It's been
Okay.
so long that I just feel like it would be appropriate that the card reader and the card responder should get congratulatory
get them?
Pop Rocks.
So kind.
I feel like that's a thing
Why?
because we're in charge. Do you want it or
okay.
not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
All right.
definitely deserve that.
Yeah.
We make the rules, you said? We're in charge?
No. Yes,
I
I did
can't-
say that. But okay. So
I was going to change the rules.
yeah, don't do that.
All right.
6 questions on a card. We have the original 1981 edition, the classic board game Trivial Pursuit, plus the 40th anniversary. Oldest cards, newest cards. It's dealer's choice. You going old or new?
I'm going old.
Old. 1981, really old, outdated cards. Play along. Guess at all 6. I'm guessing at all 6. Let us know if you get them all right.
All right. Blue.
Blue, geography.
Starting us off. Which U.S. state is the closest to the continent of Africa?
Which U.S. state is closest to the continent of Africa?
Yep.
Wowzers. Man, I don't know if I want to just go with like, the obvious thing seems to be to say Florida. But that doesn't, that feels obvious. Maine's too far north. May not even be on the, is it Hawaii? Okay. Closest to the continent of Africa. I don't know how the globe works.
Okay.
Okay. My answer is Hawaii,
Final answer?
Florida,
Final answer?
Maine.
Correct.
It is Maine.
It is Maine.
Okay, I really wanted to say Maine, but then I didn't feel like when I was
I
guessing
felt
that
like
one.
you said Maine.
I did say Maine.
No, I felt like you.
I said it's not
Final
Florida.
answered Maine.
I want to say Maine, but I didn't catch. You gave me nothing, which is
I gave
good.
you nothing?
No, yeah, you
Like
didn't.
no hints?
You weren't like,
What could be Maine?
okay,
Maine.
Maine, 1 for 1. Let's go.
Maine, 1 for
Maine.
1. Okay. Pink.
Pink Entertainment.
What's the name of Eric's Vampire Bar in HBO's steamy supernatural series True Blood?
These are new. You said this was old.
These are new. These are new. These are
Well-
new. These are super new. Wait. Yeah, these are new.
You said old.
I know, sorry. Throwing it. Yeah. New.
I think you
New
should pull an old card
means
now.
old. No, new.
The
new.
Steamy Vampire Bar?
Yeah.
The Peach Pit? I don't know.
No. it's
Sorry.
it's kind of a pun.
A Vampire Bar?
Yep.
In True Blood?
Yep.
Let's go the coffin. I don't know.
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
2 for 2.
No.
Yellow?
No, yellow history.
I'm 2 for 2. How many minutes long was Martin Luther King Jr.'s stirring I Have a Dream speech in 1963? Oh, sorry, there's multiple choice. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
sorry.
How long?
6, 11, or 16 minutes.
Okay. Before you gave the options, I was going to say 6.
You were gonna say
Was
6?
my guess. So 6 is my answer.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
16.
16. Was that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, purple.
Purple is art and literature.
In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the White Witch lures Edmund with which sweet treat?
That would be something I've never had. I know it's called. I know it.
I know you know it.
I know it because I've read it. I've seen it. I've read it multiple times. I've seen the stuff. What is it? It's I don't know what it. Just tell me what it is.
Turkish Delight.
Turkish Delight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have come up with it.
Some people really don't like Turkish Delight, but I had it once when we read it when I was young, and I thought it was delightful.
Of course you did.
Anyways, green.
Green.
Just joking.
Science and Nature. You're out over there.
Yeah. Which crazy illness meant that folks living in Great Britain between 1980 and 1996 couldn't donate blood in the U.S.?
What crazy illness?
What crazy illness? Kooky crazy illness.
From what years?
1980 to 1996 in Great Britain.
Mad cow disease.
Correct. That is
It was a clue. Crazy.
crazy.
Mad cow disease. You
Orange.
ever met a mad cow?
A mad cow?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, he has beef with you.
Oh, wowza. Orange. Orange. Sports and leisure.
Okay, orange.
What is the key ingredient that helps preserve India Pale Ale beers and gives them their distinctive sharp taste?
The distinctive?
Yep.
They're extra hoppy. But all beer has hops. Pale ale. I don't know, the hops. I don't know.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, is it hops?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Is that the answer?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, that was my fault. I threw you off your game. Old, it was new. I'm all over the place.
I was trying to think
You were all
of
over the place.
HBO vampire series before 1980.
I know.
like-
That should have given it away to me, myself, also. I don't know how that happened, but
All right.
yeah, that's my bad.
Thinking BC Andrew.
Fantasia.
Fantasia. That's clever. All right, you want to do a little Everyday with Jesus?
Yes, I do.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Our thought for the day says, wisdom is a lost commodity in our capitalistic world. Unobtainable through the conventional methods of commerce, it is rarely valued. And then we have a proverb, Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is supreme, therefore get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding.
Get it.
Get it!
Get it. You gotta get it.
But it is such a lost commodity in our capitalistic world. Sometimes we lose sight of what's really valuable.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you can't buy it and sell it.
Yeah.
Which is something, I'm always amazed a little bit, like in the New Testament, in the book of Acts, there's a story about this guy who wanted to buy the power that the apostles had, as they laid hands on people and they received the Holy Spirit and stuff. And he's like, can I buy that? And I mean,
How much?
the apostles were like, they really laid into him on that one. And that is something that, that old self that we have is, we may be used to, well, I can obtain it, I can get this, in these conventional means, but really wisdom is a gift that God gives us.
Yeah.
So if any of you lacks wisdom, it says in the book of James, you should ask God who gives generously to all without finding fault. So it's a gift.
Yeah, and believe wholeheartedly that you will receive it.
Yeah. I think a lot of times we think we have to earn wisdom, which, there's some things we can go through, some difficulties, but it's really a gift from God.
Yeah,
Sweet.
absolutely.
Right on. All right. Well, this is the day. We'll catch you on Monday.